Yeah, what's going on, man? The time is now for Mark Jackson. That's right. The time is now for Mark Jackson. Yeah, man. Think the time is now for him. You know, as I'm just minding my business, right? I said, man, you know, Mark Jackson, formerly the head coach of the Golden State Warriors, he one that developed Steph and Klay Thompson to the players that they are. Because when he told them that they're going to be the best point guard and shooting guard tandem in the league, and they moved on to win the 4 championships in 9 years, he wasn't lying, was he? When they went to 4 consecutive NBA Finals. He's back in the game now. He's back getting interviewed by the Milwaukee Bucks. And if the Milwaukee Bucks were smart, they definitely will hire that man. They won't be playing around. What's to interview him? You know what he can do. He's a master. He's a master motivator. So he's a master at that. He can get the most out of his talent. And he got pushed out of Golden State because of political stance. Allegedly, somebody asked him a question: would the Golden State Warrior players accept an LBGT community type of guy player? And allegedly, he answered, the locker room won't accept that because they all pretty much stand on the faith of Christianity, which, if you are a man of faith, you pretty much know what it says about that particular lifestyle. So he been over there at ABC, at Disney, which is ABC, ESPN, ever since 2015, right? So he's been over there for 8 years covering and commentating basketball, you know. But my take on it is this, man. It's time. It's been time. So a lot of teams, I think, dropped the ball on not hiring this man. New York Knicks are one of them. Should have hired him a couple years ago. But they in shambles, so they don't know what they're doing. But if the Milwaukee Bucks really want to get the most out of Giannis and get the most out of the talent they need to get, well, they do need to be considering making a trade to get Damian Lillard out of Portland. Everybody say Damian Lillard is loyal to Portland. That's not true. But I already had rumors that he's ready to come up out of there. You know, he got his money, so he's ready to come up out of there. That's why a lot of guys want to stay with their team until they get their money. When they get their money, which is less of excess of $320-some million, think over the duration of 5 years, that he wants to be traded now. He's ready to move on because he's not going to win a championship with the Portland Trail Blazers because the Western Conference is a little too deep, you know. But they can orchestrate a trade like that. Yeah. I don't see Mark Jackson with the Phoenix Suns. Kevin Durant ain't his type of guy, but Giannis is a Mark Jackson type of player. Giannis does the things that he likes to do. Mark Jackson do like an inside-outside type of game. So they just need to improve the point guard play over there. And they improve the point guard play over there in Milwaukee. Then Giannis and them would be, the Milwaukee Bucks will be back contending and being in Eastern Conference Finals. Because there's really no reason for them not to be. I don't know why they can't beat the Miami Heat. Giannis did get hurt though, but at the same time, he did come back for 3 games. So, yeah, they got to fix that over there. Because Giannis might not be the best player in the league, but let's be 100. He's top 3. You might want to say LeBron's still the top guy. You can probably say Jokic because he's been dominating for the past 3 seasons. And then you can say Giannis, he's been dominating for the past 5 years. So the past top 5 years have about been them players. You can say some Steph Curry, but might say another couple other guys, but you can say Embiid. Embiid been dominating for the past 2 years. He's not doing anything in the tournament though. But Mark Jackson with the Milwaukee Bucks is a perfect fit. They got the right group of guys over there for that kind of coach, for that type of coaching. Not really no prima donnas over there. All them guys are lunch pail guys, meat and potatoes type of dudes. They do got some places to move on from, but like the Middletons of the world, they need to get out of that business. But the Milwaukee Bucks definitely need to pull the trigger and hire Mark Jackson, because it will be an outstanding hire for them. And I do believe, you know what I'm talking about, and I do know that it is a combination. Because Western Conference it's not as tough. It's a lot of improbable teams that come up and win. I know as I'm talking, I think the Lakers is getting ready to tip off now. But I'm not going to get ready to watch that. But I just want to let everybody know that, yeah, we ain't scared to show ourselves at this motherfucking game show, Yeah. So I play around with it. Avatar, sometime me on it. Yeah, man, y'all like, share, and subscribe to the Prince Pierre 9.5 live show. Hit that like button. Make this show grow. Quit hating on this show, man. Share my shit. Because YouTube is still shadow banning me, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Talking about interesting topics that people want to hear. So I'm not over here talking about shit y'all not listening to. So I need to be having more numbers up on this, because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, except one additional thing, which will be coming. I had to get my Final Cut Pro. Got to set an appointment at the Best Buy to do that nowadays. So, I fucked up when I didn't get it when I first started. But, this ain't no lie. This is a pre-record upload. But man, let everybody know we're doing good. We're having fun. Yeah. I kind of look at myself and say, lost a little bit of weight. So, yeah, I don't look as big as nigga was on the film. So, yeah, nigga, I'm on my shit right now. But, back on the topic before I get out of here, I usually give you 15 minutes, But what I'm going to tell you, they pull that trigger, man. Milwaukee need to pull the trigger, need to hire the guy. They're a ready-made team. And yeah, and they got a master motivator. And you'll see Giannis get a little bit better, too. You might say he already great. He going to get better fucking with Mark Jackson, though. Because Mark Jackson's one of them coaches that's going to tell you what you need to bring back in the offseason. That's the kind of coach he is. Hey, I need you to come back, man, with 80% free throw shooting. I need you to come back being a ready rebounder. Whoever God weakness is, he gonna tell him to come back with it. And Mark, what Mark remind me of, man? Remind me of Larry Brown. What that mean? Well, if you know about Larry Brown's career, he kind of started his career two places. He started in San Antonio. Culture style was a little too rough for him. Then he went to Indiana. Indiana started to get a little close. Then he went to Philly and he got to the finals. Then he went to Detroit and he finally got over the hump. And he would have won 2 in a row because he told Rasheed Wallace, do not leave Robert Horry open in the 2005 NBA Finals. Guess what Rasheed did? Left big shot Bob Horry wide open, and he bust their ass to end up losing that series. Because they would have won the series, they'd won the game. Because they won that game, they would have won the series. Yeah, because they needed to. Yeah. I think that series ended up going 7 too. Cause I think they was up like 3 games to 1. Big shot Bob hit that 2, hit that 3. He moves on, and they had to go back to San Antonio and play 6 and 7 in that bitch, and they lost. Yeah, they ended up losing. Yeah, they ended up losing. Yeah. Because they did what they had to do. In the first 2 games of the series, they split. They went back. They won game 1. I think they won game 3. Game 4. Game 5, they won the title. They lost it, and they lost 2 straight. And San Antonio ended up getting. Yep. But that's a comparison coach to me. And Mark Jackson was coached by that guy. Yeah, Mark Jackson was with Indiana back in the day when they had when Reggie Miller, the Nick Killer days. So Mark Jackson knows about this game. He done been in a lot of big spots. Couldn't overcome everything. Couldn't overcome Jordan. They came close to damn near getting Jordan. 1998. In the last 5 minutes, they couldn't do it. But I digress on the playing career of Mark Jackson. But Mark Jackson, yeah, that's comparable to Mark Jackson. Means, he's an acquired taste. Everybody ain't gonna be able to deal with him. And you gotta have self-motivated guys, man, that all he gotta do is just put that little push in him. And he'll put him in the best position to be champions again. So Mark Jackson in Milwaukee will be an excellent hire. They need to pull the trigger. Will they pull the trigger? That's an enigma, though. That's an enigma right there. To be honest with y'all, that's an enigma right there. But they need to pull the damn trigger on him and get him in there. And I think they get him in there, make a couple of moves, make the team a little bit better, to play the style of ball he wanted to play. Which, Steph Curry and Clay was shooting the shots and threes when he was there. So, he had a lot of injuries when he was over there too. David Lees and all them guys. But, main thing he need to have going on is keep Giannis healthy. Because he like to get hurt in the playoffs. Giannis stay healthy all during the regular season, but get hurt in the playoffs. So they got to figure that out on him. And they might need to lighten his load a little bit. Do more, get him the ball from the free throw line. Elbow extended part of the game when he catch the ball on the free throw line and he can do his thing. Hit that jumper, go to the hole. where he's a triple threat over there in that situation. So they'll run the offense over there that's conducive to what they need to do. And Mark Jackson runs a motion offense because Steve Kerr even said when he came over there, he didn't change the offensive philosophy. All he did was change the defensive philosophy. So they were still running the same offense they was running on Mark Jackson. That's facts. Came out of Steve Kerr's mouth. And don't worry about it. When we get this final cut, we'll have him telling you that shit. Cause we'll find the tape and we'll have him telling you that shit. We're gonna, cause we got all the history archives in our mind. We're gonna find them. We're gonna copy them. We're gonna clip them. And we're gonna paste them up. So, but we good over here. We keep it 100 over here, man. You already know who this is. Your beloved game show host, Prince Pierre. What we do, we talk about the games we love. Yeah. Yes, sir. We also talk about the games we motherfucking know. Yeah, and we already know. I fucked up. What is it? Yeah, we talk about the games we play, the games we love, and the games we motherfucking know. You already know who this is. It's your beloved game show host, Prince Pierre. This is the motherfucking game show.